Welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Today, let's go cure the genophage,
Need
right?
something, Shepard?
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
Time to save the Krogan.
Commander Shepard.
Private. And, yeah, got nothing else to do here. I'll just double check if, they finished installing the thermal pipe. I can't imagine that they have, even though I reloaded. Nope. So they'll be finished after I do Tuchanka. Alright. So this is generally considered one of the game's high points. This entire mission. Generally considered one of the best parts of the entire game. And honestly, kind of a high point for the trilogy.
All hands,
Is a real
full
good
stop.
mission.
Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Problematic.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
Okay. Sounds simple enough, right?
I've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Dalatras.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Mordin Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Only one way to find out.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatras?
Nothing's inevitable.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Mordin will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Mordin would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Stupid jackass. The Reapers will destroy you. You can't beat the Reapers on your own. Like, it's just a stupid thing for her to be like, oh, we're not going to give you any resources if you don't do this. The Reapers will wipe you out. She knows that the Solarians can't stand up to the Reapers. Working together is literally the only possible option. Whatever. We're going to be... so I highly recommend Javik for this, just because he's got a couple of good moments. Beyond that, there's no bad choices here. There we go. Might be useful for Marauders. Overload might be useful going up against Marauders. Yeah, I'll bring Garrus. I still have the best assault sniper rifle. Yeah, still the most powerful assault sniper rifle. Yeah, we're gonna lift grenade for him. Let's see, for him. Chain overload sounds fun. Oh, I kind of forgot about that one. So do I want to do concussive shot or do I want to do overload? Do overload. Chain overload, hit extra enemies. So for myself, I'm gonna do the double throw. For Javik, I think I'll work on lift grenade, give another grenade. Yeah, that seems useful. Alright.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground.
Where you killed your father.
And take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I mean, obviously I'm not going to betray everybody. Question is, do I want to sell out the Dalatras?
I got a message from them.
I'm fine selling her out.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Shepard, keep them away from the females. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
The enemy is approaching.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
Shepard, it's ugly over here. Whatever you do, keep them away from the female.
First Paladin now here. We're not done yet. More on the way.
Okay, that one went flying.
We almost got them all.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
If you killed Rex in Mass Effect 1, then Reeve takes his place in both 2 and 3. He is nowhere near as smart as Rex is.
Who are you?
Not Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him? Because I do. And so will you.
Enough!
Hell yeah.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
Eve knows how to rally the troops. Good leader. Ah.
Krogan ground convoy, this is Turian Wing Artebec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we could pop them out.
That's part of the problem.
What? With the genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Be
Commander,
careful, Rex.
On the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
Yeah, so this, Rex's comments about, yeah, so Rex's comments about how fast Krogan breed, that might give you pause. Because it's a reminder of, you know, that is what led to the Krogan rebellions, is they bred too fast. They just breed too fast. So you might be tempted to start considering the Solarian, the Dalatras offer. But I'm not.
The Dalatras tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on her.
Hell yeah, you can.
Why are we stopping?
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Yeah, don't talk to that one yet.
What's going on up there? Get moving.
Look at that Reaper. It's the end of the world out there.
It will be my first kill, but not the last.
So,
That's mine. Whatever you shoot with it belongs to me.
fair enough. So yeah, Grull Spike Thrower. Almost as much damage as the Claymore. The Grull is one of a long line of Krogan weapons used to hunt Thresher moths. Its ammunition consists of oversized flechettes meant to pierce Thresher hide and create deep wound channels leading to massive blood loss. For additional firepower, the weapon is double-barreled and, as a last resort, possesses blades to cause internal injuries if the wielder is swallowed by the Thresher. Using a Grull on a humanoid target has predictably grisly effects. Its shots can be charged for more damage. Fun fact, the Grull Spike Thrower was actually inspired by one of the gameplay designers' nightmare of being chased by a man with a nail gun. So, yeah, it is a brutal weapon. It's pretty awesome. If you use shotguns, which not...
And remember to bring it back when you're done, human.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
What's happening? Shepard, we can't sit around like that. Yes.
Understood.
Make sure your Solarian pet stays in the truck.
Melee Sentinel. Death Mask.
This combustion manifold isn't going to last long. Let's get moving.
Shepard, we need to find out what's holding us up.
So yeah, nice bunch of weapons, at least. Or there's some nice little things to find around here.
How are we supposed to fight a war? Not good. Not good at all.
So yeah, this continues the
The Solarians don't have this kind of problem.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
well, then break off right away.
An airstrike isn't enough against the Reaper. We must join the fight.
Damn it. I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going.
Commander!
I've lost control. I can't pull up. Shepard, what's happening?
Rex, get the female out of here now! Go! Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
Shepard, a tunnel over there. Maybe a way off.
Get to it.
These three didn't make it.
Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
Sadly.
Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the City of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Did you feel that?
Felt like a tremor.
Creepy place. I believe both paths can lead to the same place. Some nice statues. Okay. Once again, running around in the dark. Oh, hey.
Never figured the Krogan for the artistic type.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
Yeah. Once again, running around in the dark. Pretty cool. Sadly, nothing to pick up. Yet.
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Calros, the mother of all Thresher Maws. Sounds troubling.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble. They don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
Indeed, yeah. That is definitely not great news.
Calros, I would guess. Impressive.
I sure hope that's to scale. Any bigger and...
Thresher Maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to
eat. Although clearly technologically superior to the Citadel forces, the Reapers have experienced casualties in the battles across the galaxy. This indicates that, theoretically, with the right intelligence, weapons, and strategy, the Reapers could be defeated. Unlike the Mass Effect relays that they created, Reapers do not have quantum shields. Locking itself down at a quantum level would leave a Reaper unaware of its surroundings until the shielding deactivated. Instead, Reapers rely on kinetic barriers. In the case of a Reaper capital ship, these kinetic barriers can hold off the firepower of 2 dreadnoughts simultaneously, but 3 clearly causes strain, and 4 typically results in destruction. Weapons designed to maximize heat damage, such as the Thanic series, show better results against the Reapers than pure kinetic impacts. The barriers of a Reaper destroyer are less formidable than those of a capital ship. It is possible for a single cruiser or many fighters to disable or demolish a destroyer if they can get within range before they are themselves destroyed. The Reaper's energy sources are not infinite. For example, to land on a planet, a Reaper must substantially reduce its mass. This transfer of power to its Mass Effect generators leaves the Reaper's kinetic barriers at only partial strength. Sovereign was destroyed while assuming direct control over Saren. The feedback from Saren's death seemed to entirely overload Sovereign's shields. Current Reapers do not seem to suffer from this design flaw. They probably don't really possess people that way. Reaper capital ships can turn faster than Citadel dreadnoughts, but to do so, they must lower their mass to a level unacceptable in combat situations. Consequently, it is possible for a dreadnought to emerge from FTL travel behind a capital ship, then bring its guns to bear faster than the Reaper can return fire. This is a poor tactic, however, against Reapers flying in proper formation. Another neat little bit of art.
Rachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Oh.
Daylight ahead.
Now, this is new. Part of Tuchanka that isn't rubble.
Remnants of a failed species.
Yeah, this seems almost lovely. This is a very pretty room. Yay! Gonna go with Radius actually for him.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the Shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
Yeah, this is really nice, really interesting.
Ahead! We've got movement!
More opportunity for a kill.
Yeah, double throw means double explosions, too.
Calros is more than a myth.
Stay sharp!
And I forget if there's actually anything to pick up anywhere around here. I don't think there actually is really anything that can be picked up around here.
I never knew the Krogan had this in them.
I see only waste here. A civilization that destroyed what it had. No Reapers were necessary.
Maybe Eve has a point. Curing the genophage might work out after all.
Once a civilization has destroyed itself, the echo never fades. They are doomed to repeat.
Cynical.
Hang tight, we've got more on the way.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Watch it, we've got one of the big ones.
And he isn't alone. The enemy is dead for the moment.
For the moment. Yeah, we've making progress.
Shepard, how's it coming?
We're still in the ruins.
Get a move on. That Reaper hasn't moved, and the sky's looking worse.
You say so.
Shepard, where are you? We're running out of time.
Patience! Shepard, older now. Slower.
That's no excuse. I'm centuries older than she is. And you don't see me taking a nap. Yeah, we've got some ideas on that.
Not now, Rex.
What?
The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Okay, so I stepped a little too far and got two conversations going at once. Also, I'm not that old, Morden.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
Shepard, looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
I'm really starting to hate this place.
I like it. I still like it. It's a nice place. Oh, jeez. Can I get them from here? I can get them from here. Alright, that, to the point where they couldn't seem to fight back. Alright. I'm not gonna complain. Alright. This place is cool.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the shroud.
Will do.
Wait, Calros!
Rex?
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us.
Oh, goody! Yeah! Yeah, that was fun. Calros is here. So now we got that to worry about. I missed the trucks.
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck and excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
That's
And
not
the
helpful.
thing is, I bet Rex is enjoying this.
War is not sport. It's a means to an end.
Morden, I don't think Rex actually needed to know that bit about the iron.
These Krogan seem to have only one talent: destruction. Even of their own home. The genophage was a necessity.
Now where do you suppose we are?
A memorial of some kind.
Always gotta keep an eye out for anything that you might be able to find.
Watch it, more ahead.
I have them in sight.
Shepard, Rex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet? Detained. Calros is
sure that's not your own? A lot of husks around here. Not a fan. What is he shooting at? Well, whatever he was shooting at, he got it.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
I'm on it, Rex. I'm coming. Alright, more damage for the assault rifle. That's good. There we go. Finally out.
Get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that mole. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Rex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
Uh-oh.
It's Calros.
Move, Shepard!
We're in. Go!
Bye, Reeve.
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this.
Fair enough.
There's a Reaper waiting for us.
So yeah, that's a really cool section. The ruins really, like, says a lot about the Krogan. Like, it says what the Krogan once were and can be again.
I don't think we've got a big enough gun to handle that.
Vengeance is the goal. Suicide is not.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
And it's wild.
We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
Yep. Eve's plan is to summon the mother of all Thresher Moths.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Moths spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
You know what? Screw it. Let's go with this one.
We flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Okay, so... yeah, here is one of the craziest things you'll ever do.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero. Now, let's show them why.
Almost missed that Paragon and
Go! I've got this. I am Urdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
He has biotics.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
He has biotics, and he just decides not to use them.
Let's get in there!
Shepard, I took care of those Ragni, but someone has to raise those maw hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Ooh, Phalanx. I want to check this gun out. Higher base damage than the Predator. Even with the Predator at level 4 and modded, the Phalanx has a higher base damage. And similar fire rate, lower capacity. The M5 Phalanx is the product of the Alliance's offensive handgun project, a close-in weapon to be used with no loss of stopping power in comparison with a soldier's assault rifle. The Phalanx enjoys a ballistics advantage over most heavy pistols. Civilian variants are often purchased by colonists on planets that have particularly dangerous big-game animals. Yeah, not as deadly as the Executioner pistol, but I'll keep the Predator for now. I'll probably upgrade the Phalanx afterwards. Not that I use my gun. Especially the pistol. Like, I used the assault rifle somewhat, and then pretty much never used my pistol.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Morton. They're all over us out here.
At last, the Reaper!
Sure, at last. And, yeah.
Everyone all right?
Fine here.
I faced worse.
Can we just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Okay, that's me just, for fun.
Okay, Shepard, I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Stick to cover.
I'm not sure cover's going to work. Hard to believe we're really doing this.
This is the easy part!
Don't stop!
Gee, thanks. This is the easy part. Thanks, Javik. And yes, we got shot at by a damn Reaper.
We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
Thanks, guy. Alright, so we just got shot at by a Reaper. And, it's about to get wilder.
Up on our left, one of the hammers.
The second is on the right!
Reaching them is another man.
Yep, I almost just got stepped on.
Morton, hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Almost half cure. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
Second hammer's on the other side.
Shepard, get that second hammer going.
There's a reaper in my way, Rex!
Yeah, if you get stepped on, you can take 2 steps. You can get stepped on twice. The second step just kills you. And, alright, now things get pretty epic.
Go! Get back to the truck! I'll take care of the cure!
Yeah, Shepard's having a good time. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Missing at point blank range. Hell yes! So epic. Yeah, this is bad.
Morton, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morton, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion likely to be problematic.
Morton, no.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
Just to bring a tear to your eye. That line. So I may as well... Well, no, wait until back in the Normandy.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Get ready for some more tears.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Studied species Turian, a saurian, Batarian.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
You always like the patter songs.
Science studies range Gentleman to agrarian, I am the very model of...
And now Vigil Scene plays. For extra tear jerkiness. Morden.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
Yep.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Hell
Goodbye,
yeah.
Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Urdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Yeah.
Hell
So
of a
good.
thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Urdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
Good to know.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
Indeed.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying, it can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
And yep, back in the dream realm. This time you see people. Or players. And in this stream, yeah, that was Morden. In this stream, people who died, you start hearing them. Oh, jeez, that's what the kid was. Such a weird running animation the kid's got.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Mike here.
Shepard.
Yeah, there's Ashley. Yeah, now all the smoking figures.
Go get him, Commander. I'll see you all when you get back.
Yeah, so depending on who you've lost, you'll hear various quotes from them. So far, I've the only lost Ashley in the first game and Morden here, so those are the only voices I hear.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Apparently there's different lines for different people here. Depending on your relationships with them and...
Ashley back on Vermeer. She gave her life stopping Sovereign. I wonder what she'd make of fighting a whole fleet of Reapers.
If I had to guess, Ashley would call it target practice.
Yeah. Sounds like her. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councilor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Udina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Alright, so I'll talk to Hackett in a moment. Victus is gone, and Rex is gone. Everyone's gone. So, yeah, so curing the genophage. If either Rex or Eve are alive, Morden will try to cure the genophage. If you destroyed Malin's data, then Eve dies. And yeah, obviously you can kill Rex in one. If either of them are alive, Rex or Eve, You cannot convince Morden to sabotage the genophage, even if you want to. So even if you're doing a renegade run through and you decide, you know what, no, screw the Krogan, they are too dangerous, let's trick them. If either of them are alive, then Morden will refuse, and you can take a renegade interrupt to shoot him. If you take that interrupt, I think you actually shoot him with the Carnifex pistol, the same one that he gives you when you first meet him. No matter what heavy pistol you have equipped, use that one. So yeah, you do that, you shoot him, and then as Shepard walks out of the room, she throws the gun in disgust, which is something I think is like a really cool touch. If Rex and Eve are both dead, and you did not tell them about the Shroud sabotage, then you can, at that point, convince Morden to sabotage the cure, and he will go work on the Crucible. If you sabotage the cure and Rex is alive, he will find out, and he will pull Krogan support, and you'll have to kill him. He'll confront you, and he'll confront you outside the Normandy dock on the Citadel, and he actually gets killed there. But you do lose a bunch of Krogan support in the process of doing that. So I believe overall, if Rex is alive, then you do get more assets by saving the Krogan than by sabotaging the cure. If Rex is dead, and Reeve is the clan leader, and if Eve dies, then yeah, sabotage that cure. Reeve's an idiot anyway.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
Yeah. Military is so much better than civilians.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Lok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful. And violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
I didn't really do anything, frankly. Killed one dude, convinced another dude to overthrow his, boss, and gave some black market arms dealers some old junk.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them.
Yeah, that's Yogg running next cycle. There's a scary thought.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Yeah, poor guys. Hopefully there'll be enough for the species to survive, at least.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Anyone else want to call me? So yeah, not a very long mission. It's only an hour into the episode. So yeah, not a very long mission, all things considered. So yeah, I'll just quickly go through all this and do a quick tour of the ship. Urdnot Rex fought alongside Commander Shepard during the Reaper's first invasion attempt in 2183. Afterwards, he returned to Tuchanka and spent the following years rising to the leadership of his clan, championing progressive methods meant to strengthen the Krogan as a whole. Conservative elements were unhappy, but news of a successfully cured genophage has solidly united all of Tuchanka under Rex's command. Hailed not only as a great warrior, but a savior, the Krogan will follow Urdnot Rex into the maws of the Reapers themselves. So hopefully he sticks around for a good while. Centuries of Krogan infighting abruptly halted with the news of a cure for the genophage. With their future restored, Tuchanka's clans have united in a show of force not seen since the Rachni War. The clans have also been stockpiling weapons of mass destruction for decades. Thankfully, their full destructive force can now be turned on the Reapers instead of Tuchanka. Their strength, size, and regenerative powers make the Krogan ideal shock troops. Clan Urdnot has become the unofficial but uncontested representative body of Krogan power to the rest of the galaxy. Within the past decade, Urdnot's warriors have either absorbed or wiped out clans Nakmor, Jurdon, Quash, and even the legendarily ferocious clan Rake. The discovery of a fertile Urdnot female rallied even more Krogan, regardless of affiliation, to Urdnot's banner. Was Nakmor the one that I wiped out? I don't remember. Many Krogan went fortune-seeking out in the lawless Terminus systems. Their imposing bulk and infamous brutality won them prized positions as bodyguards and mercenaries. When news of a genophage cure spread, these drifters were contacted by their clans and urged to join Shepard's forces against the Reapers. After centuries of aimless brawls and bleak futures, Krogan everywhere are heeding the call. So yeah, 780 the Krogan are worth. I think they might be the the largest group outside the Alliance. For right now, because I don't know if the alien ones... I don't think the aliens do get that much bigger. Solarians sure won't. All I've got is Kirahi. The Turian 43rd Marine Division was founded during the ancient Unification Wars that rocked Palaven over 2,000 years ago. The 43rd maintains relations with other Council races, running joint training exercises with Asari, Solarian, and more recently, Alliance military forces. Knowing how their allies fight has become an asset, as the 43rd's troops have the discipline and experience to integrate into any army on any battlefield. The Turian 7th Fleet was assigned the privilege and burden of guarding the Crucible during the weapon's construction and deployment. The fleet flies constant surveillance around the massive device, coordinating with Alliance security patrols and VI-run counterintelligence programs. The 7th Fleet knows what it would cost the galaxy if the Reapers breached their defenses. Every vessel's captain is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it ensures the Crucible's safety. And recovering the legendary banner of the 1st Regiment lifted the spirits of overworked Turian forces. In a society where the military is synonymous with the government, the Turian Engineering Corps is responsible for everything from maintaining sidewalks to creating spaceports. Their fame spread beyond Palaven after they helped repair the damage done to the Citadel by Sovereign in record time. TEC engineers view the Crucible as their greatest challenge of their career, and have sped up the building process with their expertise and equipment. And getting very, very close to the minimum needed. Already. And there's still 2/3 of the game to go. Yeah, we're about 1/3 of the way through.
Bethany, you see the bids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
I'm with Campbell on this one. Although I was there and I imagine was probably scared out of my ass.
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria.
Okay.
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action. Commander?
Yeah, doing the impossible is just what Shepard does these days.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me! The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
Nice.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
I like that joke about the brittle bone disease. You're a celebrity, Joker.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
Yep. So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time?
Pretty good.
I think it would be an honor.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, Except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
No chance of that now. He's dead.
I know. It's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
Yeah, if you do take the deal, Garrus gasses it.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Well, we'll destroy one.
Let's hope our luck holds.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Well, now they have reason to build them.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Commander?
Yeah, nothing new from Joker, okay.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
On my way, after doing another quick tour. While I'm here, on the left, fourth from the bottom, Morden Solus. Luckily, the wall won't get too much more full.
Hello, Commander.
A couple more names will be added, but not many.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Yeah, send in some probes instead.
The genophage cured. The Krogan have no reason to hold back now, do they? Rex knows what he's doing, but can he keep the Krogan in check? Or will this be the start of another Krogan empire?
We'll find it. We'll see.
Eve's organizing the female Krogan. She reminds me of some of the more formidable matriarchs I've known. The Krogan won't let themselves fall by the wayside again. Not like they did after the rebellions. We'll have to get used to them having a bigger part in the galaxy. I hope the Krogan live up to their ancient legacy, and for the better. Feel free to look around.
Mass relay traffic reports. Increase, decrease in recent relay traffic. Widow, 95% increase. Omega 2, 65% increase. Tasail, 32% increase. Signhand, 43% increase. Pelion, 12% increase. Charon and Shang-Chi Theta, unavailable. We found something down here, right? Oh, yeah. Telemetry captured from Arcturus Station shows just how quickly Reapers poured in from the relay and pour through the Alliance fleets. VIs can analyze hostile fire and the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spend processing power looking for ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Weapon damage. Kill them more quickly. I do tend to focus on dealing damage over taking it. Especially with the difficulty as low as it is, I don't take much damage anyway. For now.
Commander?
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here.
Be friendly.
I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And Adrel, there was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters, he was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
Not necessarily. It's not about strength or weakness, it's about ability to adapt to one's surroundings, to one's environment. Like, that's all evolution is. It's not... You know, people always think it's survival of the fittest, but no, it's survival of the adaptable.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all.
I disagree.
Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. This stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
We'll see.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time.
Let's hope it's the first of many.
Yes, a difficult fight remains. I would have accepted the Solarian deal and not told the Krogan. Morality and friendship do not matter now. Your allies are simply resources to use against the Reapers.
Cynical, but maybe not wrong.
If the Krogan seek retribution for the past, do not waste time on sterility plagues. Destroy them where they stand. In the meantime, they are useful cannon fodder against the Reapers. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
I do what I must. Or what I feel I must.
So I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
I'm not a drinker, but being of Scots background, I have Scottish background, Scottish heritage. My mom's from Scotland. So being of Scottish heritage, I'm with Kenneth on this one, yeah.
Command, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ezo capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and they'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Yep. That random ass little. Here, this will keep you from being. This may keep you from being vaporized in these very specific circumstances. Helps the war effort.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid. Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
That's up to politicians.
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval. Commander.
Hey. More war assets.
Ma'am.
Okay, he's got nothing.
You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right?
Some scales would look good on you, James.
Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers.
Not quite yet, but soon.
I was looking at the specs on that Reaper you took out on Tuchanka. That was one of the small ones? Don't get me wrong, it's still dead, but damn. There was nothing small about it. Hey.
Melee damage. Oops. Developed by Tyrael Advanced Communications Corporation, TAC, the latest version of the Death Mask offers exceptional protection and real-time data feedback that helps coordinate the wearer's melee attacks. It looks pretty cool, but power, recharge, and damage. Alright, Reapers. Even with all the Reaper's power, harvesting every sapient species in an entire galaxy can take decades or even centuries. The most time-consuming part of the process is gathering DNA from the population. To accelerate the effort, the Reapers follow a consistent procedure. Victims who cooperate, surrender, or are captured by husks are sorted into camps. It is believed the husks possess receptors that allow them to analyze a victim's DNA through sight, smell, or touch. Victims that meet their standards are herded from the camps into processor ships. Those the husks deem insufficient are either turned into husks themselves or indoctrinated to serve as slave labor. The Reapers use this last option to give their victims false hope. Many captives who would otherwise fight back become docile when they see the members of their own kind obey and survive. The processor ships reduce victims to a transportable liquid. Eee. Like in a slaughterhouse, the ship's design prevents victims from seeing or hearing what happens elsewhere, so that they do not panic. The victims are ushered into locking pods, then rent apart and dissolved into paste that is flushed to storage vats. The rate of killing is phenomenal. Intelligence estimates suggest that there are more than 400 processor ships on Earth, killing approximately 1.86 million humans per day. In combination with battlefield deaths, disease, and famine, this pace will result in the complete depopulation of Earth within a decade. As the husks and indoctrinated slaves build more slaughtering facilities, the kill rate can only increase. Yeah. Why not? I haven't really been used. I always forget that I have grenades. But why not? Oh, right, messages. Good point. And a new article on Reaper. Pharaohs. Hey, a group of colonists on Pharaohs have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zoo's Hope, said to be the survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons, as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Lisbeth Bainham said. We've survived worse, and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. Nice. Speaking of which, Shiala, who we met back at Zoo's Hope on Pharos. I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now, I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level, we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall. But my connection to the people of Zoo's Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. This situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon. When the time comes, we will fight with you. Nice. Sparing her was the right choice. From General Corinthus. When you first arrived on Monet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I am impressed. You've broken an alliance that many thought impossible. Palaven might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthus, Monet Command. Rex. Shepard. Making babies again will be fun. Soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Celtic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad. I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. Dalatress Linron. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, curing the genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I am ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day not only for my people, but all of galactic civilization. Bellatress Winrow. From Edie. Oh, snap. I have made the necessary preparations regarding Krogan's support, although the long-term issues remain. Yeah, I forgot to see her back in on floor 3. From Garrus Vicarian. For a guy named Joker, he tells some terrible ones. With the Krogan on our side, I guess he's allowed to celebrate. Summoning the mother of all Thresher Maws? You never make it dull, do you? Just wish we had all come home. The other species are too optimistic. Reapers can't be wished away. Hope did not save my people. Thresher Maws have gotten much bigger. Too big to ride now. A shame. Oh, Javik. Always gotta talk about how much better your cycle was, huh? I'll check something. Yeah, Javik's still not listed here. I want to double check if Javik actually did get added for the Legendary Edition, but no.
What are you up to now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Yep. Small one.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright. Gonna head back to the war room to check the those last two, or those newest updates, because why not?
Commander Shepard.
Zoo's Hope colonists. The Asari Shiala was rescued by Commander Shepard from the Thorian on Zoo's Hope. Now she leads a militia of Zoo's Hope colonists, waging a surprisingly effective campaign against encroaching Reapers. Shiala suspects the group's prior connection to the Thorian gives their soldiers an uncanny ability to sense one another, allowing them to think and act as one in battle. The long-term consequences of this connection are unknown, but for now at least, its effects are helping the cause. And I imagine she's probably still green. Optimized EZO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy SR-2 developed the theory behind this piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. And Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about bringing the Krogan into the Reaper War cast the Krogan in a favorable light, which drew even more of the clans to the Allied forces' banner. Just shy of the minimum. And before I end the episode, let's add on one last optimistic note by seeing my fish. I've spent good money on these fish, so let's... And this time none of them are glitching out, for once. So, yeah, like I said, that is... now that one's glitching out. Fun. So yeah, like another one glitching out. Hurrah! So yeah, like I said, Tuchanka is one of the high points of the game. Arguably one of the high points of the trilogy. It's it's a win. Yeah, it's just an absolute, unquestionable win, which is always nice. Mordin's sacrifice is really fitting. Very, very sad. Going out singing his song. Love that touch. Yeah, just such a good callback. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's just such a good mission. So well done. Such the ancient temples are the ancient Krogan ruins make for really interesting area to fight through and give a lot of give some more context behind who the Krogans used to be. And then Calros. Hell yeah. So, next episode, we'll head back to the Citadel. As I noted, once you do Tuchanka, the Citadel is going to be different. So, some stuff that you may have... So some stuff does get cut off, so that's why I did everything. But, yeah. That's it for this episode. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.